Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Police making strides in locating Powell's missing daughter and her mother. The police are reporting good progress in the search for a Member of Parliament for East Kingston and Port Royal, Philip Powell's daughter and child's mother. The veteran MP's 10-month-old daughter and her mother have been missing since September 9. They were last seen at their Gilmore Drive, Kingston 20 home on the date, but have not been seen since. The investigation is going well, said Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey on Tuesday as he addressed the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF quarterly media briefing. We've done several lines of inquiry, we've used the resources that are available within the JCF, and I think in relation to the Powell matter, we're making some strides. Bailey said he would not elaborate at this time. Last Tuesday, Powell told colleagues in the House of Representatives that authorities were nowhere closer to finding the daughter and her mother. He gave the update while expressing thanks to his colleagues and the House staff for their support. Multi-parish search for missing medic comes up empty, DCP Bailey stated. Despite a multi-parish search, the police have been unable to locate missing artist Stephanie Medic Williams. The social media personality and businesswoman has been missing since August 24, and despite a reward of $1 million put up by her mother Millicent McCurdy, there has been no sign of her. On Tuesday, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitzbailey revealed that the police have been to several parishes in search of the missing woman. So far, they have come up empty. I'm aware that several lines of inquiries were made, not only in the corporate area but in St. Anne, Clarendon, Westmoreland. Several places were searched, and other investigative processes were followed, and unfortunately, we've not been able to identify the missing singer, Bailey stated. He was responding to questions from a journalist during the Jamaica Constabulary Force quarterly media briefing. When last seen, Medic was wearing black tights, shoes, and a black top. According to recent media reports, her cellular phone last pinged in Linstead, St. Catherine, on the day she went missing. Last week, her family members, led by her mother, staged a peaceful protest outside the Constant Spring police station to highlight the artist's disappearance and to stand in solidarity with the families of other missing people. Medic emerged on the music scene in 2018 as a 24-year-old. She is best known for songs such as Money Feelings and collaborations such as Overcome featuring Shane O and Boss Lover featuring Javalante. Tufton assures that country is on top of dengue outbreak. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton has sought to assure the country that the government is on top of the dengue outbreak. This amid concern raised by opposition leader Mark Golding. Speaking at the sitting of Parliament, Mr. Golding questioned why it took so long for the ministry to declare the outbreak given the threshold was passed in July. The outbreak was declared on Saturday, September 23rd. In response, the minister indicated that the delay in the outbreak being declared was due to data log.
I know that the declaration of the outbreak occurred on Saturday, September 23, but also that the increase in cases pushed the country past the epidemic threshold for July, August, and September. And we've now had some deaths, and so we're in a serious situation now. We've now entered a period of regular rainfall as opposed to July and August, which were dry months. So I really want to ask, why did we take so long, given that the data showed that the threshold had been passed? And we'd gone from July, and we've had our 2019 experience. Why have we waited till now to deal with this matter when it seems to be, we're in a kind of crisis mode with over 1,000 cases?
I would not frame the question in that way if I may be so presumptuous, because implicit in it is suggesting that we're not on top of it. And I want to reassure the member that we are on top of the outbreak, or certainly the situation, which involves all of us. The first issue of why is because of data lag. I mean, you don't collect the data in real time, unfortunately. You have a number of Sentinel sites around the country. The information has to be collected, tabulated, assessed. So the epidemiological function that is involved in the data normally lags a few months.
Murders down 12% compared to last year, JCF. Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson says there is a 12% reduction in murders for the quarter ending September 30, 2023, when compared with the corresponding quarter in 2022. He was speaking on Tuesday at the Jamaica Constabulary Forces JCF quarterly media briefing, where he also reported that all major crimes are down 13% during the period under review. Murders are down 12%, which translate to 141 less persons killed. Shooting incidents are down 9%, rape down 18%, and robberies down by 17%, Anderson shared. The commissioner noted that interpersonal violence accounted for 21% of total homicides, while gang-related murders accounted for 66% of all killings. This is a shift from the 70% plus of murders attributed to gangs as our counter-gang measures take effect, Anderson remarked. He lauded the police personnel who are dealing with major gang cases and those who are making the effort to deal with the collective gang situation where people come together to commit crimes. The country's top cop said illegal guns continue to be a weapon of choice for criminals, with 84% of all murders committed by the gun. In our efforts to combat this, 516 illegal weapons have been recovered this year so far, he stated. Later, in response to a reporter's question, Anderson noted that between 600 to 700 illegal weapons are seized by the police each year. Looking ahead, Anderson said, as we begin the final quarter of this year, remain resolute in a drive to save as many lives as possible, to continue our efforts against gang and violent criminal organizations, and end the year with reductions in all major crimes. The commissioner said the JCF was looking forward to even greater collaboration and assistance from local law enforcement partners, the Jamaica Defense Force, Jamaica Customs, major organized crime and anti-corruption agency MOCA, and others. Most importantly, we're anticipating continued public support for our force, he said, while noting that the JCF adjusted some of its operational initiatives in line with its intelligence and crime analysis during the period under review. We saw some shift in the types and motives of crime, and even though our activities have impacted gang activities and hotspots, we noted that there were a number of homicides outside these areas that appear to have a basis in interpersonal issues, stated Anderson. He pointed to what he described as some significant breakthroughs during the period of investigators, while 2 serial killers arrested and charged. In St. James, 25-year-old Ronaldo Ricketts was linked to at least 5 cases of murder of homeless persons, as well as other crimes of rape, abduction, and possible kidnapping. Meanwhile, in St. Anne, we had 45-year-old Richard Belnavis from Buckfield, St. Mary, who has been charged for 3 counts of murder so far, and some others are pending, Anderson stated. He said investigators in both cases are probing other related matters to ascertain whether these persons are associated with other similar cases. Of note is that investigators have found no link between the 2 alleged serial killers. The commissioner also commended investigators for their persistence and for leveraging of the appropriate technology in solving the 2 crimes. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.